sound check. Everybody give me a second. I need to quiet my speakers and let's see. Yeah, good morning, good evening, good afternoon. Give me a second. Are we live? Yes, maybe, not yet, no. Yes, we are, alright. Okay, all good. Ready to go? Okay, everybody, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, students and traders all around the world. This is Mike, the FX Boss, broadcasting live on YouTube and other streaming platforms. Welcome to the Forex Course 101, where the goal is to bring you from zero to a millionaire trader in 3 years, right? In an institutional way. What does this mean? You're first an analyst, then you become a trader. And never forget, if you want the free ebook from this beautiful guy here, the little book of trading secrets is going to explain you a little bit why are you struggling, maybe, why it takes more time that you thought about. Okay, please visit the website fxbossfx.com. It's for free, doesn't cost you a cent. And never forget, you're going to graduate from this course when number 1, you have your chart set up and ready for trading. Number 2, you have your strategy in place. You understand how you win, how you lose, why you win, why you lose. And you have a complete understanding on how this market works, so you can analyze the market and make an educated prediction. Lesson number 8, what is your strategy? Everybody, we're going to change lessons. Today we're going to move on how to properly draw trend lines, alright? And then we're going to do the next week the market wave trading. Please disclaimer, this webinar is not trading or investment advice. We are here to learn, everybody. Okay, it's for educational purposes only. For questions and homeworks, you have my Gmail. Connect on Teams, if you want. And if you didn't receive the free manual, everybody, still here. Courtesy of Shola and Ernesto, everybody. That's on Teams. You can connect on Teams, everybody. Ask for it, alright? So, hello John, good morning. Marcus, Julius, Leopold, Paul, good morning, good evening. Max, how are you? Marcus said already. Alright, everybody, so this is from the manual, right? So far we covered, technical market structure. This is from the manual, it's all there. And then we covered, study the manual, we covered the next level, alright. Highs and lows, how to, yes, you must learn the rules, how to determine, identify highs and lows. And then the next lesson was, next level, alright, all good. Market behaviors, we talked about that not every uptrend it's an uptrend, that also there are retracements, We're working on this one, the understanding that, some trends are not really trends, and those are different market behaviors. Then yes, it's for free, the manual, just send me an email, Bulls, Bear Boys, fighting for control, everybody. Homeworks, next level, alright. The market structure trends, meaning the market wave. We talked about this too, we've learned about that. From the manual, next level, alright. How to trade, we talked about how to trade market structure. Moving forward, uptrend, downtrend was yesterday, right? Yesterday was the uptrend and downtrend. Now today we have the, okay, everybody, not what is your strategy, but how to properly draw trend lines, alright? So from the manual, what is this? In the meantime, I'm going to open the how to properly draw trend lines, everybody. It doesn't matter what market are in or what time frame we are trading, we need to learn how to draw trend lines, makes sense? So, when connecting the high and the low, we must not break any wicks or candles body. When drawing an uptrend line, we must connect the, okay, so, yeah, very good. A trend line is a tool that confirms the trend, everybody. Okay, so let's go to charting. And we're going to go to euro dollar, alright? It's the most popular currency pair so far. Okay, everybody, now talking about building charts, everybody, are you building your charts? Are you building your charts, everybody? Okay, this is from another class. Alright, I'm going to remove the drawings. So one more time, I'm going to upper band, and I'm going to left click, right click in sync in layout, and lower band, okay, and the market wave, extension, retracement, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. That's it for the euro dollar. Okay, now how to properly draw trend lines. All right, now charting rule, charting rule. When drawing the TL, stands for trend line, when drawing the trend line, I must, number one, I must not break candles body. I must not break the candles body, everybody. And number two, I must not break candles wicks or tails. Okay, this is the charting rule, and then we have the trading rule. A TL, trend line, is a tool that confirms the trend. Trend line is a tool to confirm trend, everybody. Okay, so talking about charting, right? Now, if this is one candle, just an example, you know, and this is the tail or the wick, and this is another candle, you know, and this is another tail. So if I'm going to put the trend line like this, tell me, everybody, is this trend line correct or wrong? Type in the chat. Good morning, Mo. How are you? Mo, Alexander, good morning. Shantana, good morning. Olga, good morning. Psy, good morning. Psych, good morning. Alexander, good morning. I'm not sure if I said. Date, good morning. How are you? If I'm following the rules, everybody, is this trend line correct? Is this trend line correct? Type in the chat, yes or no. Don't be shy, there is no right or wrong, we're here to learn. Student traders on YouTube, type in the chat too. You can say yes, it's right, you can say no, it's not right. No, 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 no. Leopold, yes, no. Olga, hello, hi everyone. Is this trend line, everybody? Is this trend line correct? There is no right or wrong. What do you think? It's wrong. Exactly. Exactly. So this is the easy example, everybody. Okay. Now, what if I collect this tail and do something like this? What about now? Is this trend line correct? A trend line is a tool that confirms a trend. So you start a trend line from the lowest candle or the highest candle, you know. You start a trend line from the lowest candle, the highest candle, from the start of the trend. Okay, everybody? Star. You cannot, so therefore, you cannot throw trend lines anywhere and everywhere. Star, star, star. Okay, everybody? Good morning, Shantana, how are you? So everybody, next question is this trend line? The first one was like this. We said the red, it's not correct. What about the blue? So this is not correct, everybody. I'm breaking candlesticks tails, I'm breaking candlesticks bodies. What about the blue one? So the red one, it's not correct. What about the blue one? Is the blue one correct, everybody? Type in the chat, what do you think? There is no right or wrong, don't be shy, we are here to learn. Shantana, how is the Fibonacci doing? Did you partner up with Melissa, Shantana? Did you call Melissa? Or Melissa called you? Melissa is consistently profitable. You can partner up with her in the future. She has some heavy funds under management. Yes, Melissa, it's in the Forex course, Jojo, the Advanced Institutional Trader course. Alright. Forex course 101 is the basic stuff, exactly. Oh, sure. Max is asking, not on YouTube, on the other streaming platform, if you have a friend that you know is struggling for 2 years, 3 years, 5 years plus, and he is not making it, send him to me. Okay? Tell him it's not, it's like you're talking to your friend John or Jane, it's not your fault. Tell the guys, it's not their fault. They just didn't learn what is there to learn. The institutional knowledge, it's not online, I'm telling you guys. Shantana was present, we had Forex course 2 conversations in the Fibonacci mastery. The institutional knowledge, how to make money, you know, the understanding, it's knowledge, you know. It's not online. You have no YouTube videos to watch. I'm sorry to tell you. You have no TikTok videos to watch. You know. Now it's not a secret, but makes sense. It's knowledge. If you have everybody, people, friends struggling for 3 years, 4 years, they've been through countless courses, they read countless books, and nothing seems to work. Tell them about me or call them to come here to talk to me. Alright? It's good news, it's not their fault. Nobody's stupid in here. Doctors, lawyers, movie star pilots, Uber drivers, gardeners, nobody's stupid. But you didn't learn that there is another knowledge. You know? And I've been telling you, I can't tell you that much, you know, especially this in here, it's not the purpose, but I'm telling always, this business is not what you think it is. You know, it's too soon. But this business is not what you think it is. Make sense, everybody? You believe it's about the chart. We use the chart, but not about chart. You believe it's about the strategy. We use strategies, but it's not about the strategy. Okay, enough about this, everybody. So, is the blue uptrend line correct? What would you say? Hedge fund trader Shantana, hedge fund trader Olga. What do you say? Is the blue line respecting the... When drawing the trend line, I must not break the candle's body. Do we respect this rule? And when drawing the trend line, I must not break candles and candlestick wicks. Are we respecting this, everybody? Chetana, good morning. So is the blue trend line correct, everybody? Strategy tomorrow, Max. I'm changing the titles. Okay, today it should be what is your strategy. It's going to be tomorrow, everybody. Okay, I want just to pocket together so we have the monthly bands, the market wave, the market structure trends. We have the short-term trend. I want to pocket together also trend lines. So next week we can trade the market wave, we can trade the market structure together 3 days. Okay. Shantana, blue line, yes, exactly, very good. Blue is correct, Olga, thank you very much. Okay, so now this is the easy, okay, everybody. Now the next example, and then we go to charts. what if my starting candle doesn't have a wick? If I do this, would this be correct? Is now the blue trend line correct, everybody? What do you think? Is now the blue trend line correct? This was the easy example. Now let's go to practice. Sometimes the trend starts with the full body candle, no tail, no wick. You know, what about now? Is this correct or not correct? Am I making any mistakes in here? Am I breaking bodies or tails or wicks? Oh, you're trying to trick us. Of course I'm trying to trick you. This is my job in here. Is this blue correct? You can type in the chat, yes, it's correct. You can type in the chat, no, not correct, or this time not correct. There is no right or wrong. Yes, it's correct, or no, it's not correct. Everybody give me a second in the meantime. Alright, sorry about that. Blue is still okay, blue is still correct. No, it's not, everybody. You need to pay attention to the detail, alright? See everybody what I'm doing? If I zoom out, am I breaking the body with the line? Type in the chat, everybody. Type in the chat, yes, you are breaking the body of the candle, or no, you are not breaking the body of the candle. What do you think? Am I breaking the body of the candle? Now, we talked about a lot, everybody. I need you to, some of you are going to be part of my team, some of you this year, some of you next year. I need you to be coachable enough and to respect the rule, right? Because some of you are going to say, oh, but I don't like it. I'm going to explain to you. Everybody, am I breaking the rule? Yes, indeed, the body is broken, then it's not okay. Very good, excellent. Okay? Now, when it comes to trading analysts, you are going to force the trend line. Okay? One more time, part of my job, everybody, is to explain to you how you lose money. Okay? Make sense? I'm trying to help you before you come to the advanced institutional trader course, when those losers are not going to be acceptable anymore. Okay? So how do we, the retail traders, lose money? That's the rule. And if I would follow the rules, everybody, then the trend line is going to go like this. Agreed? This is common sense, right? It's pure logic. if I must not that I should, if I must not break bodies, then this trend line stays like this, agreed? It's going to be horizontal. Does this make sense? It's common sense, right? But then, oh, broken, yes, but then some of you are going to say, oh, but I don't like it, or I don't agree with you, or whatever may be the case, you know, because you're not an employee in an institution. Then you're going to say, oh, just this time, just today, oh, just this once, I'm going to chart like this. Make sense, everybody? And then it starts what we call in the advanced course homeostasis. It's you are fighting yourself, you are self-sabotaging your success. Trading, it's complex, but it's not that difficult. Alright, now the drama starts because I have, oh, the trend line, it's a tool that conforms the trend. So if this would be the daily chart, you know, and the daily chart is going to be like, this is the candle, right? It's going to be uptrend on the 2-hour chart, and then it's going to be downtrend and whatever, you know. So it's closed up, right? This is the tail, the wick of the candle. And you are going to, just an example, you are going to buy in here on the 2-hour chart, and you are going to put the stop loss below the uptrend on the 2-hour chart, higher high, higher low, higher high, you know, and then the market is going to stop you out. Did this happen to everybody? This is how you lose money. Make sense? No, somebody, not on YouTube, but on the other streaming platform, boss, this is normal. This is not normal. No, no. You made a trader's mistake. This is what we're talking about. You say, I don't like it. You're going to force a trend line, and you are going to think, oh, no big deal, the uptrend was broken. The market broke the uptrend. No, 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 sir, no. This is me Everybody connect on Teams. This is Julius for Nigerian market, the analyst. Everybody, this is me self-sabotaging myself. Does this make sense? I'm forcing an uptrend. In the advanced course, you're going to hear about you are forcing trades. You know, you can read a little bit in this ebook, everybody. It's for free. You can read here. You know, it's the I need to make money. You know, see here the need, the psychological need. I need to make money. In the advanced course, we're going to talk about you are forcing trades. You believe you must work hard, not in this profession. You must make money. You don't make the money, something else does. But this is for the advanced course, the talk and the secret. Everybody makes sense? Not really a secret, it's a knowledge. So if you do this, this is why you lose. Make sense? This is a retail trader issue, not institutional. If you would be my employee, and you would do, nobody's perfect, pat yourself on the back, it's alright, but if you would do this, if you would make this mistake, and I'm going to call you in the office and going to say, Shantana and Olga and Mo and Alexander, you know, and Sai and Psych, you know, and anybody else, why did you buy? Why did you buy, you know, the 2-hour chart, the 4-hour chart, whatever? Especially if I put another candle here, and I put now 5 more candles on the left. Alright, just an example. Make sense, everybody? Meaning, so 1 more candle here, and then just for you to understand, what did you do? Can you see, everybody? Those are the daily candles. Exactly. Oh shoot, we are in a downtrend on the daily. We are in a downtrend on the daily, and you are forcing the trend line. You are forcing an uptrend because you don't like following the rules and obeying the rules that the only correct way to draw trend lines, it's not breaking the tails, the wicks and the bodies. Talk to me, everybody. YouTube student traders, you talk to me. Does this make sense? Type in the chat, yes, makes sense, or type in the chat, no, it does make sense. Type in the chat, I don't agree with you. Does this make sense? This is how you lose. Exactly, you are forcing a trend line, therefore you are forcing an uptrend, which is not, you know, and you are entering low probability trades. So if you buy in here, I'm going to call in the office, well, obviously the daily it's in a downtrend, you know, still, you know, it didn't come down to this correct trend line, so the blue trend line it's a mistake, the green trend line is the correct trend line. I'm going to say, well, you know, the market didn't even come to the green trend line, why did you buy up in here? Thank you very much, appreciate it, it makes sense, thank you very much. Okay, everybody? Now, we go on the chart. Yes, everything, yes, Max, everything is in the manual. Alright, so you start a trend line from the lowest candle or the highest candle, not candlestick formation, the candle from the start of the trend, alright? So if this is the, now I'm going to delete the monthly bands, alright everybody, and I'm going to make transparent the market wave, make it transparent, okay, and I'm going to zoom in, alright, and I'm going to find the absolute high, the highest high, alright, okay. Is the first circle the absolute high, the highest high, everybody, or is the second circle the highest high, the absolute high? Type in the chat, everybody. Yes, euro dollar monthly chart. Is the first circle the highest high or is the second circle the highest high? This is the start of the trend, exactly. Yes, from the upper band on the monthly, this is the start of the downtrend. Correct. Yes, Paul, correct. Is the first candle the highest high, the absolute high, the starting point of the trend, or is the second candle? Which one is higher? Boss, I don't know, help me out. You go, if you, everybody, it's like this, then as we talked about, if you move the mouse on the candle, up in here you're going to have the high, see the H? So the first circle it's 1.601 and this candle it's 1.603. Alright, Shantana, the second circle is the highest one, everybody. Otherwise you need to zoom in like 5 miles and put a horizontal line on the tail, you know. Can you see, everybody? Now it's visible, right? That the second, so this is going to take you time. Now if you want to shortcut to the time, you can go back to the normal chart, the original chart, you know, and simply go with the mouse above the candles, and it's going to say, all right, the second candle it's the high. Okay, don't worry, we will make mistakes, don't worry, but you need to pay attention, everybody. Okay, so I'm going to zoom out. Okay, now do you see the logic why we are learning how to chart market wave first and not trend lines? So I'm going to everybody, on JForex you don't have it, but on TradingView you do, you know, you have the magnet here. So I'm going to put the trend line here and I'm going to click on above this high. Now I'm going to extend the trend line on the right, okay, and I'm going to try to find where is the next high. It could be a wick or a body. Where is the next high that is going to conform the down market wave? Can you see, everybody? So let's say that I'm new, you know, I'm fresh new, I'm learning how to chart and everything, you know. So I'm going to do something like this, right? Okay, now is this downtrend line correct? It was close, Shantana, it was close, don't worry, it was close. Is this downtrend line correct, everybody? If this trend line is correct, it's going to tell me, well, this is the start of that's the start of the downtrend, and that's the end of the downtrend. Agreed, everybody? Just an example. But here are the rules, charting rules. We're building our charts. Next week we're going to trade the market wave. So far this is the account, everybody. You know, USD JPY not moving really away from the market, from the monthly bands. NZD JPY not moving away from the monthly bands still. Euro JPY still not moving. Euro GBP still not moving. AUD JPY still not moving. Okay, we stay in the trades. We are trading the monthly bands of those currency pairs. Yes, if you don't have it, open the demo account. Alright, we are going to trade together. Forex Course 101, knowledge, concepts and rules. Okay, there you go. Is this downtrend line correct, everybody? But you're not making any money. We are not here to make money yet, come on. We are learning how to chart, making sense of the market wave. This is not a strategy, alright? Try to get into the mental game. Think in the correct way. Somebody typed, not on YouTube but the other streaming platform, oh, but you're not making any money. Those are position trades. You know, see where is the stop loss? Far, far, far away. You know, and we are just trying to prove the concept that the Forex market is predictable and it's a game between importers and exporters, importing and exporting, and the market is going to get away from the monthly. I mean, it did already, right? We were late with the course, you know, so you know, we have extension, retracement, extension, it's all good. Hedge fund trade, Olga, Shantana, Mo, Chris, Alexander, Psy, Psych. On YouTube, everybody, is this downtrend line correct? Or am I breaking any candles bodies or end wicks tails? Is this green trend line correct? Yeah, I know. Boss, the market wave is correct. I know, I'm asking you, is the trend line correct? It's not that difficult, everybody. You must follow the rules. That's it. Just be objective, like, when drawing the trend line, I must not break the candle's body. Am I breaking any candle's body? It's yes or no question, and quickly, you don't need anything to think about. And you should not break candles' tails. Am I breaking in tails? Obey the rules, be objective. Don't try to figure out hot water, everybody. Applause to Olga. Not correct. Why not? Well, what about this price action here? Can you see, everybody? Somebody saying, oh, but this is not the market wave. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. It's still price action. Make sense, everybody? The trend line is a tool that confirms a trend. Okay? So even though I didn't chart the market wave here, and remember the why, because this is not a relevant high, this trend line is wrong. Make sense? The correct trend line, everybody, is this one. Make sense, everybody? Why? Because do we, okay, yeah, all right, give me a second, step by step, right? You are learning this stuff, okay? Do we agree that the rectangle is the lowest point, yes or no? Do we agree that the yellow rectangle it's the lowest low of this price section, whatever it's doing? Type in the chat, everybody. Do we agree that the yellow rectangle is the lowest point? Type in the chat, yes, we agree, I agree, or type in the chat, no, I don't agree. There is no right or wrong. This is spatial intelligence. This is how your brain understands the market. Yes, 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 Olga says yes. Okay, now, if this is the lowest point, so it makes sense that we are still in a downtrend. Agreed, everybody? Okay, so if this is the lowest point, right? Now, remember that. Give me a second, everybody. There is a logic to the trend lines. I'm going to. Let's put this down here, right? Okay. Reason with me. Okay, I have a starting point up in here, and then I have a bottom, so this is the lowest point. Just an example, okay? This is how you should understand the market. Okay, now we can understand this, right? So this is the highest point and this is the lowest point, right? Our brain can understand this. Yeah, agreed? Okay. Now if I put a horizontal line on the highest point and I put the horizontal line to the lowest point, so this is the range, agreed? Between the highest point and the lowest point. Now look what's going to happen. This is the price section. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low. Alright? So this is easy, so you say, well, no big deal, right? I'm going to. This is the downtrend line that confirms the red. I mean, this is the downtrend line that is confirming the red downtrend, agreed? But look now what happens. It's going to do something like this, right? And you're going to say, well, this red downtrend, it's not really a downtrend, you know, it's an uptrend, and it is because it broke, so relevant high, relevant low, relevant high on the red, relevant low, and now we have a higher high. Market broke the relevant high on the downtrend, and we have a higher low, and we have a higher high, right? But then, bear with me, is going to happen something like this. Can you see it, everybody? When this happens, I must readjust the trend line. Okay? So I'm going to take it and I'm going to do something like this. Can you see it, everybody? Because if you leave it like this, you know, I'm going to say, what about this price action? Okay? Or if you leave it like this, you know, is this a trend line that confirms a downtrend? And somebody is going to say, no. And I'm going to say, why not? And the guy is going to say, well, because here we have higher highs, higher lows, higher highs. And I'm going to say, okay, I agree with you, but didn't the market then broke? Did the market break this uptrend? With the same logic from the downtrend to the uptrend, with the same logic made a lower low in here, lower high, everybody, lower high, and lower low, okay? And the guy is going to say, yeah, now I agree with you. So this trend line now confirms this. So then it's going to be the whatever the price action does, but nonetheless, Bam! This is the lowest point of the price action so far. Download this lesson. I'm boring, but download this lesson and rewatch it a few times. Yes, we need to readjust trend lines. Very good. Okay. So this is the downtrend. No, it's not. Yes, it is, because the trend line is a tool that confirms the trend. Yes, but period, end of story. If you want to be part of my team, work with us, study with us, be coachable and try to, you might not like it, but try to understand the logic behind, right? Be coachable. Especially if you are 2 years, 3 years, 5 years in the making, you're not making it, try to be coachable. Ask questions, you know, challenge me. What can I tell you? Challenge me. No, I don't agree with you. Good. I love the students that don't agree, you know. Challenge me, you know, about the concept. Like, no, I know, you know, the trend line, it's like this. You're breaking rules. You're breaking that up and downs. Even if you want to micromanage, you know, like, okay, this is the downtrend, now it was above, it was the uptrend, you know, it was down, it was the downtrend again, and it was the uptrend again. It doesn't change the fact that this price action started up in here, agreed, and now it's down in here, agreed. Does this make sense? This is pure logic. Okay, so trend line goes from here above this. This is the correct trend line. All right? Yes, exactly. John, on the smaller time frames, is going to be another story. And we're going to learn about long-term trend lines, medium-term trend lines, short-term trend lines. Alright? Step by step. Abdul, what application are you using for the forecast? Abdul, can you be more specific? I don't really understand the question. Are you talking about the weekly plan? Are you talking about the analyst on demand sessions? Okay, everybody, so this is the long-term downtrend line, therefore Olga was correct. John, I hope it's you, I hope you understand, John. You know, try to be coachable. If you don't get it, you know, connect with me on Teams, connect with me on send me an email, you know. Alright, everybody? So, like this it's wrong, like this now it's correct. Okay, everybody? Boss, the market broke the downtrend line. Yes, this is not for today maybe, but yes, we agree, you know. Whoops, the rule. Okay, so the market is in a retracement and the market broke the downtrend line. Can you see, everybody? There are different rules, you know. For the trend line and the counter trend line to be broken, the market must close full body candle on the, you know, on the other side of the trend line. Alright, now let's go to, I'm going to left click, right click and sync in layout. Okay, everybody, now let's go to the euro dollar daily chart, right? And as you can see, we talked about the market wave. This from the last lessons, past lessons. Similar story, everybody, you know. Lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high, lower low, lower high. You know, this is the trend line. If you're going to leave it like this, this would be wrong. Okay? Because you are breaking you are going to, everybody, it takes some time, alright? Remember I showed you how we force trends, everybody, before? Remember the example in the beginning of the lesson? You were breaking this body candle you're breaking the body of the candle and you are forcing a trend, you are forcing an uptrend line, and you are thinking, oh, a trend line is the tool that confirms a trend. You're forcing the uptrend, you are buying the 2-hour chart, and then you lost. Because the correct trend line is the green one, it's in the horizontal way. You might not like it, but this is when you follow the rules. Here it's the same story, everybody. Give me a second. Make sense? It's the same story. Okay. You need to not always, you're not going to see the future, but now you can see, right? Make sense? Back in time the market was like this. Okay. And I don't want to complicate too much, everybody. If you would chart this from here to here, like the retracement on the market wave, you know, can you see it? And if you would buy, right, see what would happen? If you would buy a retracement, just an example. Can you see it, everybody? It broke, so the trend line is a tool that confirms a trend. You know, is this market still in an uptrend? Meaning, is this market making still higher highs, higher lows? No, right? So this uptrend, up retracement, whatever you're going to call it, it's not valid anymore, right? So I need to readjust. Make sense, everybody? Only the downtrend line like this is the only correct downtrend line that is going to confirm this price action. Long term. Short term, it's a different story. Alright? And now let's go on the daily. Give me a second. Give me a second. So a lot of things from the previous classes. Remove the, we're going to remove, and give me a second, everybody. I'm going to go to the here again. All right, back again to the monthly and down trend line. I need to delete a few things, I'm not seeing it very well. So here, extending the downtrend line, you know, and left click to right click. Sinking layout. This is from the monthly and the weekly. Market wave, market structure trends. Left click, right click. Alright. Abdul, I'm waiting for your answer, man. What are you using for the forecast? Can you be more specific about the question? Okay, everybody. Now this downtrend line on the daily, and I'm sorry I cannot zoom more out, alright? So this is the long-term downtrend line on the daily. Okay. Now, what's the time? Alright. So from the daily, everybody, can you see now the different trends? Now this is us charting, alright? Okay, I'm going to delete this one, everybody. And I'm going to go to here. Alright. Which trend line is correct, everybody? Is the, I'm going to even zoom in a little bit. Okay, give me a second. Is the red trend line correct, everybody? Here also, if it's too long, you have here the extended line. So you're going to connect two tails, right? So is this trend line correct, everybody? Is the blue trend line correct? Or I'm going to start from the same start, or is the green trend line correct? Which one is correct, everybody? It's going to take some time, yes sir. Boss, I don't know. Follow the rules. Be objective on the rules. What are the rules? I must not break bodies, I must not break tails. Those are the rules. And the trend line is a tool that confirms the trend. If the market breaks the trend line, it's alright. Build your chart trend lines, exactly. Which one is correct, everybody? You must not break tails, you must not break bodies. Is the green correct or is the blue correct? Olga green. Anybody else on YouTube? On the other stream platform, Paul says blue, John blue, Max green, Marcus green, Leopold green, Julius green. Anybody else? Student traders on YouTube? Which one is correct? Hedge fund trader Abdul, hedge fund trader Olga, Olga said green. Green, exactly. Very good, everybody. Alright, why? Because I broke candles, bodies, right? Can you see it, everybody? I broke. So it's going, don't judge yourself, give yourself, last year we're talking about give yourself a year to learn. If you are fresh new, you're not a trader yet, you're an analyst. If you're fresh new, give yourself a year to learn. Alright, be patient. So, spatially, the same logic. If we agree that the market, the uptrend started here and it did not finish here, but it finished up in here, if we agree that this is the starting point of the uptrend, price action, market wave, whatever, and this is the end of the uptrend, if you say yes, if you put a rectangle, then see how the blue line breaks bodies and candles. Can you see, everybody? Oh, right, now I see. If you are not clear, put a rectangle on the price section when you say this is the starting point of the trend, market wave, this is the end of the, of the trend of the market wave. This hides a lower high, right, John? High, and out in here. Where are we? Daily chart back again. So if this is the high, that's the low on the market wave, that's the lower high on the market wave, that's the lower low on the market wave, that's the lower high of the market wave, right? Can you see, everybody? So when you spread the rectangle from the trend that you're analyzing, can you see, everybody? Then here with the blue line you are breaking tails, bodies and everything else. Can you see it? But the green is also not correct. The green is correct. The green is correct. Why? Because, so step by step, right? The blue it's not correct because I'm breaking rules. I'm breaking bodies and tails. Alright, now this get out. The green is correct. Why? Because if the trend line is a tool that confirms the trend, this market was in an uptrend, and because it broke the low, it broke the starting point of the uptrend, agreed? The market broke the starting point of the uptrend. So can we then agree that this market, this is logic, this is common sense, if the market, if price action broke the low of the uptrend, can we conclude, agree that, oh, we are not in an uptrend anymore, we're in a downtrend? Can we agree, everybody, on this? Right? So maybe, okay, I shouldn't extend like this because some of you are freaking out now, oh, it's so, I'm going to do the short version, right? Like, alright, from here to here. We were in an uptrend, agreed, everybody? We were in an uptrend starting from here up to here. We were in an uptrend. This uptrend line is confirming an uptrend, price action, and down here, it broke. Agreed? We are going to practice this, yes sir. If we move forward, then how I'm going to chart the downtrend line? Well, I'm going to find the highest high, absolute high, you know, starting point, which is this one. Oh, give me a second. And need to go up, 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 more up. So the first one is going to be from here to here, right? And then I'm going to chart the new one, making lower lows, lower highs. Give me a second. You know, I'm going to connect this one, spread it on the right, and moving down, 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 and see. All right. Is my last question for today, everybody? Is my orange line correct, or is my violet line correct when charting the downtrend? Boss, this is too much information. Download the recording, rewatch it a few times. Everybody, ask questions, send me an email. I'm not sure what I did. Anyway, oops, what did I do? All right. Is the orange one the correct downtrend line? A trend line is a tool that confirms a trend. Was the price action in a downtrend until the violet line, or was the price action in a downtrend until the orange line? Olga, violet is correct. Violet is correct. Violet is correct. Anybody else on YouTube? Student traders? I'm going to take Melissa's pen. Charting trend lines in the correct way, it's a skill. Write this down, everybody. Charting the market wave in the correct way, it's a skill. Charting the market structure in the correct way, it's a skill. You can learn this. Charting the short-term trends, it's a skill. You can learn this. And now charting the trend lines in the correct way, it's a skill. Alright? You can learn this. You should learn this. Kids can do this, not that difficult. And don't judge yourself, because in the process of learning you are going to make mistakes. Alright? Don't judge yourself. You make mistake, pat yourself on the back, correct the mistake, you know, partner up with other people. Don't chart by yourself. In the advanced institutional trader course is going to be don't trade by yourself. Alright? We have countless issues because we are retail and we believe I need to do everything by myself. And Shantana knows what I'm talking about. She is in the Fibonacci mastery as we speak. You know, you don't need to do it by yourself. You don't need to suffer by yourself. You know, help each other. Okay, everybody? That being said, see you back tomorrow. Tomorrow we're going to talk about what is your strategy. You need to build your strategy. This is what the institutional trader knows and understands. You cannot copy strategies. You can copy, but it's not going to work. Alright? You need to build your own strategy. Why? Because in the advanced course, you're going to learn about that you do have a personality. Alright? Okay? Alright, everybody, thank you very much. See you tomorrow. Until tomorrow, stay strong and chart like a boss, everybody. Never forget you're the boss.